Well, the 2022 Memorial Cup presented by IKEA comes to a close the same way it started. Victor Findlay with Kevin Sawyer from TSN. Hamilton versus St. John, just like opening night for Game 1, a game that didn't go Hamilton's way. What do you remember from the way the Bulldogs played in that first game?
Well, there was a bit of a wonder process. How is St. John going to come out and play? And Hamilton came off an emotional Game 7 win. They were not at their best or even close to it, as a matter of fact. But the one thing about Hamilton is they've built themselves into this tournament. They've incrementally gotten better every game. You look at their best players, and the guy like Morrison, who has been consistent throughout the playoffs, and he hasn't missed a beat throughout this tournament. Mason McTavish started a little bit quiet, but he has gotten better and better. Now with goals in back-to-back games, that 1-2 punch for Hamilton is dangerous, and when they're feeling it, this team is hard to beat. They're looking for this to be their best game so far.
Speaking of feeling it, William Dufour was doing just that in the last game of the round robin. One of the best performances we've seen in a single game by a player with the 4 goals.
It was remarkable. It felt like every time he shot the puck, it had a chance to go in. He had 15 shots on net, and that's nearly half of the team totals. And so he's a tough guy to beat. But for me, I think that Hamilton is going to be, they have obviously pre-scouted this, and they're going to pay special attention to Dufour. It's going to take more than one person to win a championship. There's no doubt about it. I look for this to be a much tighter game. Dufour is going to factor in if Sea Dogs have a chance to win. But I look to the team game for both. These are teams that are very well coached, and of course their big players have to be big players, but often you see the depth being the difference. I see that being the case tonight.
St. John have made it 4 tournaments in a row where the host team is playing in the final, but they're trying to become the first host team to win the Memorial Cup since Windsor in 2017.